Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to the Road Warrior. For the first time in a long time, I'm not working out of my home office anymore. Now, when I was working in my home office, I had a TV sitting right by my desk. So a lot of times, whether it was just for the noise, just for whatever, I had the TV on. So that was my entertainment. No big deal. It was my diversion, if you will. Now that I'm working out of an office where I don't have a TV in it, like most people who work in an office, I've got earbuds. Now, my earbuds actually aren't in earbuds. They're actually wraparound, so I can still talk to people, but be listening to stuff. So I find myself listening to a variety of music. Anything, it could be a local radio station. It could be a radio station out of the market. It could be Sirius XM. It could be iHeartRadio. It could be the Odyssey app, podcast, whatever it is. I mean, man, I'm all over the board. But what I found is I will hear a song, and it could be a weird song. I heard an old Captain Tennille song, Muskrat Love. Now, I hear it from time to time, no big deal. But for some reason, I heard it recently, and it's stuck in my head for like 2 or 3 days. Now, I listened another 6-8 hours to the radio that day, and for some reason, woke up the next morning still thinking Muskrat Love in my mind. And I find there's some TV commercials with songs behind it, where you can hear it once, and it gets stuck in your head, and it won't go away. And I wonder why certain earworms, as they call them, get stuck inside my head and others don't. I wonder why one song doesn't supplant another song. When you know what I'm saying? I listen a lot of times to vintage Casey Kasem American Top 40 countdowns. iHeartRadio's got a channel where it basically rolls a 70s countdown followed by an 80s countdown followed by a 70s, and it's basically the Casey Kasem American Top 40 channel, and it always rotates between sometime in the 70s, sometime in the 80s. So I'm listening to a lot of old music, 70s, 80s music all the time. And you would think you're hearing a lot of earworms, you're hearing a lot of songs you don't often hear, you're hearing a lot of songs that I actually heard a song the other day from one of those countdowns. It was like 1972, 1973. It's a song I'd never ever heard before. And it was at like number 18 in the countdown. I don't even remember what it was. And I've never heard that song before. In all these years, and I've been listening to Casey Kasem countdowns on the weekends on Sirius XM for years, and now I got this iHeart channel. I've never heard this song before in my life. And it just happened to be that particular countdown, that particular week. So if it was at number like 18 or whatever it was, it had been on the countdown, 3 or 4 weeks. So I never heard that week span or that time period in the countdown. It was all very weird to me. And I just wonder why some song lyrics get stuck in your head while others don't. While some tunes get stuck in your head while others don't. I don't have as much of a problem with that with modern music, with today's music. Even new songs that I like or new songs that I'm into, I don't find them sticking with me. It's usually songs that have been in my mind before, that I've heard before. And again, it's not necessarily something I like or dislike or care about. It's like that Captain Tennille saying, Muskrat Love, he just drove me crazy. Because they played other Captain Tennille songs over the course of a week. And again, that song stuck in my head for like at least 2 or 3 days. And just every now and then there'd be silence, and all of a sudden it's like Muskrat Love. And I'm like, why am I thinking about Muskrat Love? I think probably the most current song that gets stuck in my head from time to time is the Lil Nas X, Old Town Road. And I don't know why that is. I really liked that song, both with and without Billy Ray Cyrus and all the who knows. It's those weird things, again, like I said, they get stuck in my mind and get inside my head and make me wonder why. I'm sure there's an explanation. I'm sure there's some reason. I'm sure doctors can explain it to us, or maybe they can't. I don't know. But I don't think we'll ever know. We're back next week. Another Road Warrior. KevinMason.us, home to all the Road Warrior videos. YouTube, Facebook, got them there as well, too. Love it when you're here. Love it when you share. Love it when you tell a friend. Subscribe, like, all those things you're supposed to do with YouTube videos. We appreciate you being here. We'll see you next week. Thanks.